you're an agency and you have a client that can't currently make content and they have to take a break for whatever reason, I'm going to show you our results with a client that's only been getting 1 to 5 subscribers a day due to personal matters. They cannot create the content, they can't do the marketing, so we have to handle everything while they're gone. As you can see here, for the past 2 months, when we took over from the previous agency, we've still been able to get an 83% increase overall in the past 60 days, which is really, really good, as they already had chatters on the account, which means our chatters have been way more efficient at selling to the current subscribers. As you can see, the subscriptions are down 30%, while the messaging is up 133%. This means even though we have less people on the account and less traffic, we're still able to get way better results. And while this is going on, you can be very understanding. You can try and help as much as possible with your client's situation to get them back, able to work, able to create content. But a few things you can do in the meantime to keep subscribers coming in is you can set up a Twitter account for them and use current existing content that they already have, any photos, videos, everything like that, and put a VA on that account, and they can start posting, getting retweets, building up that Twitter, doing all of that good stuff without your client having to do any extra work. So one way you can still scale your client, even if they can't do any work, you can set up a Twitter account, start running that for them, and you should be able to bring in at least another 100 subscribers a month just from that. So that's what we've done here. We've started a Twitter, we started building it up, we're starting to get subscribers through there to keep this account alive. Second of all, any of their old content that has gone viral before, say they have a bunch of content on TikTok, you can take that, put it onto their Instagram, repost it from TikTok to Instagram, it can go viral again, and you can keep subscribers coming in that way. They might have hundreds of videos saved up if they've been in the industry for a while. You can take all of them videos, repost them to Instagram, and get your client a bunch of traffic without her having to do any extra work. Another thing you can do is you can manage the Instagram account, you can reply to comments, you can create stories, you can promote the link on there, just to increase the chances of getting a bunch more subscribers even though you don't have any new content. The same goes for Reddit or anything else. You can just take all the content you already have and keep posting it to there, and it should tie you over for a while you are waiting for them to get back. So for the marketing, you can reuse all the old content as much as possible to get the most traffic out of your limited resources. Now the second point is obviously having a great chatting team. You need people on the account that know what they're doing. They can get a 10-to-1 ratio. I think for this account, for every dollar we get from subscriptions, it's around $24 we get back. So if a customer comes in, spends $3 on a subscription, we'll get $72 back in the messaging side of things, which is really, really good. It's really high. And this is possible by having a good chatting team. You don't want one chatter stuck on 5 different accounts, not able to focus. Ideally, you'd have one chatter for each account, or one chatter between 1 to 3 accounts if they're not the busiest. And for your chatters, a lot of agencies are using people with very poor English skills that are just copy and pasting messages. You definitely don't want to be doing that. You need people that can build and maintain relationships to grow big spenders and keep them on the site, especially if your subscriptions are low at the moment. Now the best way to find good English speakers is places like Serbia. Serbia and Nigeria have really good English speakers, and once you find one person from there, you can get a bunch of referrals from their friends, everything like that, and bring them into your agency. There are a bunch of good Telegram group chats to find these people, such as Chat Adventure and others that are listed in the free Discord in my description. So once you found a few of these guys, get them on a call, get them all to take an English test, get them to share their screen with you, and watch them take an English test in real time. On a C2 English test, they should be getting 55 out of 60 at least, to show they are good enough to learn what you're about to teach them. And that's the other thing, your chatters need to be trained by you or by your staff using your methods that you found definitely work, and not ones you've taken from some stupid chatting guide and they're probably outdated. You probably sound like a robot. You need to be learning how to chat yourself, getting really good, doing the English test with these guys, and then training them to chat exactly like you so you can build those relationships and not seem like a robot is on the account. Because the competition's developing now, people are getting smarter, OF has been around for a while, there's a bunch of skeptical guys on the account. They're going to be like, are you real? I don't believe you're real, all of this. So you need to give the best possible chance for them to not notice, not realise, not see any stupid English mistakes, which is why you need chatters with the ability to communicate really, really well in the English language. And once you have chatters that are really good at English, you've trained them all the way, you need to make sure they don't get greedy and they don't ruin the relationships with the subscribers. This can easily be done by selling a sequence of content at set prices and not pushing any further after the sequence of content has been bought. There's no point selling $100 to someone and then trying to force them to buy another $100. If they stop spending after the $100, you may as well just ease off, go back to maintaining the relationship, and then next week, or even the next day in some cases, they'll come back and they'll spend another $100. If you were to push too hard, you were to try and force them to buy there and then, they'll probably think, I don't want to talk to her anymore. she just wants my money, what's the point in this, and they'll leave. So by using all of the old content and having great chatters that know how to build and maintain relationships, you can really keep an account alive and even grow the revenue and grow the subscribers while your client is away for say a month or two. So if you found this helpful and you want any more materials on training or finding your own chatters, you can click the link in my description and it'll take us to our free Discord where you can either message me or Luca.